All right, what's going on? We back, good fellow Sports TV. We in the building. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings to everybody. One time we grinding. Y'all know what the business is, man. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, the Help Blaze, at thehelpblaze.com. Promo code GoodFellowOneBoxing. 18% off the 100% all natural products. And those who want to contest yesterday, I'm gonna send y'all stuff when I get off this live and get settled in. So anybody that sent me the answers yesterday to the question, I'm gonna send it out today, man. I'm gonna email it, drop it in that email, drop it in your DM. And I'll try to give away some today as well too while we on live. But she appreciate the support, appreciate the love. Like I said before, hopefully everybody, mom and all the mothers out there had a good Mother's Day yesterday. And ain't nobody cause no commotion or argue with you. Should have did what your mama said yesterday or your wife said yesterday. So that's how I go. It's usually happy wife, happy life. That's the saying. But yeah, big fight week. Wilder, Breazeale, Taylor Baranchik. Prediction videos already dropped for that, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about Tank getting punked by Gary Russell Jr. and then he not responding. He a whole coward out here, man. But yeah, once again, I want to thank everybody for coming back on. Um, but let's talk about Wilder Breazeale. You know, Wilder Breazeale is an interesting fight. I broke some film work, a little film work down Breazeale yesterday and Wilder. And one thing I did notice watching Breazeale is how Anthony Joshua, and I hate to make it about Anthony Joshua, but Anthony Joshua looked, what's going on, Ronaldo, too? What's going on? Anthony Joshua looked 10 times better physically fighting Dominic Breazeale than he did versus Povetkin, Takam, and Joseph Parker. Anthony Joshua is not, I repeat, he is not the same fighter. C4, what's going on? He ain't the same fighter he was a few years ago. Obviously, it's a drop off Anthony Joshua's skill, man. Anthony Joshua was just mad, like he had a little bit of fluidity fighting Breazeale, and it wasn't Breazeale just the opponent, and Breazeale was just so slow. Anthony Joshua didn't look as robotic versus Dominic Breazeale. He looked smooth. He looked smoother. I'm not saying smooth, but he looked smoother. Punches flow like water. And he said in boxing that he hoped Wilder stops Breazeale in 9 so he could say he stopped him faster because he stopped Breazeale in 7. But I don't even think this shit going to get to the halfway point. In my opinion, I don't think it should get out the first round. Breazeale is godly slow. But remember, Breazeale is still 6'7". Well, he got 80-something inch reach. He's still a big man. All right, Breazeale is still a big man. And he broke Amir Mansour's jaw. He broke some good fighters down. The guy, I can't pronounce his name, that's trains with Joseph Parker trainer, a little black African guy. He good fighter. I think he can become a world a champion challenger one day, man. But like I said before, Breazeale is just too slow. And if Fury didn't take a lot out of Wilder, and that's what people underestimating, Fury might have took something out of Wilder, and he also made Wilder go up in weight. You know what I'm saying? He also made Wilder. Wilder was 225 about a week or two ago. You know what I'm saying? Now Deontay Wilder is he trending to be 230 for this fight. So he want to be 230 for this fight. And that's dangerous for Dominic Breazeale. See, a lot of basketball players don't like putting on weight. Allen Iverson didn't like lifting weights. Excuse me. Those guys didn't like lifting weight. He didn't like lifting weights because he thought the extra muscle mass was gonna mess with his shot. And a lot of fighters don't like putting on muscle mass or weight. They like to be pretty much comfortable whatever lean muscle. They don't want to really bulk up because it make them slower. So Deontay Wilder got the frame. Like if he put on 10 pounds, it's gonna look like your average person put on 20 or 25 pounds. So he expected to look hawkish, and I think that's what needs to be done for him. He's still gonna be by far faster than any other heavyweight out there. But then again, it's a yin and a yang. It's a good and a bad when you talk about guys, putting on weight in this situation and coming in lighter. Okay, he come in lighter. It ain't like he the most skilled guy out there. So it ain't like he gonna be able to, beat people with his boxing ability, his foot movement, his head. It ain't like he a fleet of foot guy. Deontay Wilder really want to beat you with his power. So putting on that extra weight is going, when you get to the clinches, it's going to give him a little bit extra strength, going to give him a little bit more puncher power. when you get into the guy. Breazeale probably come in about 265, 260, maybe 270. I think between that 250, 270 area. You don't want to be 215 coming against anybody 260, 270. That's giving up entirely too much weight. 230 should be a good weight. He looked hawkish at 225. So 230, 235, somewhere in that range should be good for Deontay Wilder. Fight Night Media said he got more careful after he got dropped in gas versus Vlad. Talk about Anthony Joshua. Then he got traumatized just as Adrian Broner got traumatized. Breazeale is now under 255. Okay, it don't matter. That's still a lot of weight to give up. You know what I'm saying? 255 to 215. That's too much weight to be giving up. You know what I'm saying? That's absolutely too much weight. You know, at the end of the day, he should have came in where he comfortable at. He said he followed his Instagram. He should have came in because he gonna be slow at 230 or 275. But like I said before, he need in my prediction video, he need to make it a dog fight. Mexican fight fan, what's going on? El Chinito. C4, what's going on? He said Klitschko took half it, so he had to. He got traumatized like Broner did versus Madonna. After even though Broner didn't throw a lot of motherfucking punches, after Madonna, he didn't throw any punches. He went into his safe mode, man. And with Dominic Breazeale, it's either he gonna try to catch Wilder in between his wild punches when Wilder is squaring up, and it's gonna have to be a straight punch, you know, or he gonna try to counter the right hand, and that's tricky. Obviously, Wilder's right hand is gonna be a tad bit slower with him putting on 15 extra pounds. But still, that's still quick. It's kind of like a dog's mouth. Now, my uncle said, well, why are you scared of a dog when you're younger? My uncle, he breed dogs and stuff. He said, why are you scared of a dog when you're younger? I said, shit, that motherfucker got 4 legs, and he said his only weapon is his mouth. I was like, shit, that motherfucker quick. That mouth fast and quick. Now, I remember we was on, Finkel, I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe Finkel Orange Line or some shit. Like, not one Orange Line. Maybe Steel. Whatever the street is, two blocks up, like 3 or 4 blocks off of Schaefer. Can't remember the exact. We playing basketball. My boy, his pit got loose. I don't think he knew the pit, but he grabbed his mouth and took him back to the crib. But my whole point, getting off my point there, my whole point is that motherfucking dog's only weapon is vicious, quick, and it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? For Deontay Wilder, that right hand is his main weapon. Even though a dog can scratch you, a dog is fast. He got a lot of different attributes. But his main weapon is that right hand, is his mouth. And Deontay's main weapon is that right hand. And he fast. He punch hard with the other hand. So if you can take away that right hand, I think if I'm Breazeale, I'm really trying to counter that right hand, or I'm trying to come over the top of that jab. So if he's going to counter that left hand and Wilder, that straight right hand, and Wilder is an orthodox fighter. He's an orthodox fighter. He really going to need to step. He's going to need to step to his left, to Breazeale's left, and really get away that right hand. If he starts circling to the right hand, he going to get dropped. You know, I would circle to the left, look for him to bait him and throw the right hand. You know, I'll be, looking for his jab, and I'll be knowing that right hand's behind it. The first couple of times, I'll be trying to slip it and clinch, but after a while, he's going to stand there and hope Deontay Wilder square up, get frustrated, and try to land his own right hand. If he can land his punch, Dominic Breazeale get his punch there slower, and he can hit Wilder on the jaw. That'll be his only real his only chance. Fernandez, what's going on? Randy Lynn, what's going on? No, I'm not going to the Wilder fight. I'll probably be at the Harrison and Charlo fight. I'm looking to book my shit hopefully in this week or next week. Hopefully don't nothing come up. And I'm looking to be at the Earl Spence Sean Porter fight in Brooklyn. But like I said, Breazeale only hope is to either counter Deontay Wilder when he get out of position and while he squares up a ton, or really push Wilder back. You know what I'm saying? Put Wilder on the ropes and make it a dog fight. Make it a fight of nutrition. Just going blow for blow, working up and down, really staying in Wilder's chest and imposing his physical will on Wilder. That's why I said I thought he should have came in 265, as high as he can function, and lay on Wilder and beat Wilder up on the ropes. But Breazeale really don't have no skill. Breazeale is just a big heavyweight that take a lot of punishment, and when you get tired, then he start cracking you and breaking your jaw, like he did Mir Mansour. Mir Mansour was beating the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously Mir Mansour got tired, then he broke his jaw. Regis versus Taylor, great fight. Whoever wins the third pound. Oh, most definitely. Like you said, okay, what's going on Baltimore in the house? I see you. Breazeale going to sleep. Yeah, I expect Breazeale to go to sleep quick, fast, and there. I'm thinking like 3 rounds under. That's what I'm really looking at, man. I think I picked him to go sleep in the third, but I really think this might be a first round knockout. Amir Shula, what's going on? I don't think Breazeale fast enough to counter efficiently. Well, it's not really about speed when you countering the guy. It's really about timing. I don't think he got the boxing skills to counter neither. So we both agree. But Virgil Hunter supposed to be this boxing savant. Supposed to get him up there. Mad Dog H, what's going on? So it's really countering is really about timing. And Wilder get out of position a lot. He get wild. So it's gonna be opportunities. It's gonna be if Breazeale can let his hands go in the lion's mouth. And if he can't let his hands go, it ain't really no way he can win this fight other than landing a lucky shot or landing a counter off Deontay Wilder squaring up and getting out of position, throwing that right hand. So he not gonna use angles. I mean, it's pretty much mission impossible. I see Wilder stretching him like Spilka. I don't really even see him stretching him like Spilka, man. I really think Dominic Breazeale gonna go into a defensive shell. And I think Wilder is just gonna do him like Bermain Stavern and open him up. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna do him like Stavern and just he ain't gonna have an opportunity to try to punch like Spilka. Spilka got confident. Spilka tried to punch with Wilder, and Wilder made one of those boxing moves he do. Not I equate Wilder making a boxing move to like it's like you smashing buttons playing Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, and you just do a special move by mistake. And that's what Wilder do. Wilder do make boxing moves, and when he make them, they elite, like once in a lifetime time moves, but they few far in between. Like Dominic Breazeale, he hit him with that. I mean, Tyson Fury, he hit him with that left hook, and then he finished him with the right hand. Why didn't he use that combination early on in there, man? What's going on for Puerto Rico? Justo Moro, what's going on, family? What's going on? He said, imagine if Breazeale pulls a Buster Douglas, bruh. Like the internet gonna burn. The internet gonna burn. And Nelson Santos, 3 months of VADA testing let us see both fighters for who they really are. Salute to J-Rock, master performance. First time I've ever seen Hurd get tired. I wonder why that is. You sound trying to say Hurd was on something? I don't believe so, man. I think it may be the anxiety of fighting at home, underestimating J-Rock, and I think it was J-Rock. J-Rock set a treacherous pace. I don't read into that 3 months of VADA shit, man. At the end of the day, you know, Stephen Bregman, he been preaching this and saying this. Like I said before, if they don't take VADA, this is my word to him. If they don't take VADA, don't take the fight. Good for Jared Hurd for signing up for VADA. I don't think Jared Hurd was doing shit illegal. He blew up like he always blew up. It's just that he got in there with a better fighter. Not only did J-Rock push him back, J-Rock was just wearing on him, bro. J-Rock set a hell of a pace, and he beat Jared Hurd up. Remember Jared Hurd is usually the guy that's stalking the guy, and when you're going forward, that gives you some type of like energy. You know what I'm saying? And somebody pushing you back against your will, and then that's more tiring. When you fighting in the inside, Jared Hurd wasn't winning on the inside. So you go on the inside, somebody beating you up, grab your arm. You're not used to that. Jared Hurd is used to controlling distance, walk you down. He used to going forward, being in control. It's kind of like playing football. When you get your offensive lineman running the ball so many plays in a row, and they pushing the defense back, and they whooping the defensive line ass, going forward, you're going to get stronger. Going backwards, you always going to get tired, especially against your will. So it was a fight of real estate. It wasn't a fight as far as, Hurd got tired because he wasn't on. No, it wasn't that. It came in the same way they usually come in at. The whole thing. The problem was that J-Rock pushed him backwards. He tired him out. J-Rock came in, he set the tone, he hurt him early. And when you get hurt early, off your equilibrium shot off the top of your temple, I don't think really Hurd really never really could recover from that. But that's just my opinion. I don't think he owned nothing. But yeah, J-Rock is on snack. So, Victor Conti, he worked for VADA. He knows ways around. I don't really trust that whole situation. That's why I say, that's calling the kettle black. Stephen Bregman accusing people with you in the bed with snack. I mean, Victor Conti got a working relationship with VADA. How you know he didn't hot wire some shit? That's why I don't even take it there, bro. J-Rock better in the phone booth or just as good. He ran into somebody that welcomed the fumble. Lara Trout, I think, was trying to keep a little distance and walking J Rock. Yeah, we saw. Yeah, if you don't let him be in control and go forward when he want to go forward, you push him back. And you able to hold your ground. But can't everybody fight on the inside like J Rock? And Hurd wasn't getting the leverage on his punches. Fight. It's to take a different type of fighter to fight on the inside. Hurd looked fleshy, doubt he's juicing, but J Rod looked elite. He was working on the inside and changing angles. Yeah, he's a better inside fighter. Jack Mormick. Hurd won't even that tired. Yeah, he's just getting his ass whooped. Hurd and Rock are potentially fighter of the year. I didn't expect it to do that. Yeah, every time Jerry Hurd step in there, that's somebody that can fight. It's gonna be fighter of the year. Spence versus J Rock in the amateurs. Spence beat J Rock in the amateurs. That's amateurs. It's professionals. Totally different ball game. Totally different ball game. I don't know right now. J Rock a problem. He always been a problem. Always spoke his praises. Lara fought the wrong fight versus her. Lara didn't have that type of ability that J Rock gets to fight on the inside. Lara only fight one way, and that's the way he fought. But yeah, back to Breazeale. Spence beats J Rock. I don't believe so. I'm not that confident. Not that confident. I don't see it, bro. I don't see Spence really being a problem at 54 like that. He just don't have enough of something. It don't seem like he punch hard enough. And it don't seem like he athletic enough for me personally. He could be, he could go out there and box and be good, but I see a ton of them dudes giving a problem at 54. I don't see him being a really great 54 pounder. Big face worldwide. What's going on? I make sure to subscribe to him. Been sub since you're around 4,000 was up 20 racks. Salute, fam. You definitely doing your thing. Salute to Pittsburgh and Big Faces Worldwide. I go subscribe to him. A good brother, man. Bud at 54, no chance. Too small. Bud at 54, no chance. That's as bad as Danny Garcia going to 54. And I think Danny Garcia will get fucking tortured at 54. So will Bud Crawford. Too small. The Bud go up there, he gonna have to be like Mayweather was special. That's what motherfuckers don't understand. Mayweather was special. You know what I'm saying? Mayweather was a dude that go from 30 to 54. I don't see it, bro. I don't see 54 for him. Danny said he about to go up. I don't see that for them guys, especially Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia is slower than your grandma without her walker going to the bathroom. He said Errol Spence is top 3 pound for pound. Yeah, once Alexander Usyk move up in weight, he 3 for me. I got him at 4, right behind Alexander Usyk. Yeah, that's my personal opinion, but he'd be 3 as soon as Usyk makes his heavyweight debut. He'd be 3 for me. Yeah, you need to be a 6 fighter to go. Yeah, real talk. Or you need to be the Roberto Duran with 35. He started off at 35. But Cody Palmer, what's going on? Corey Palmer, excuse me. You need one like, bro. I wish they would click the like button, but it is what it is. Battle Hub, what's going on? That boy Russ on everybody neck. I've been waiting on this for 2 years. He said he will end Mars' career. Santa Cruz ducking. Tank better not duck if he move up. Tank ain't want to fight him. I got 3 that PBC should use at welterweight. Let me know what it is. Jay Thomas, even Mayweather only took a certain fights at 54. Everybody can't make that jump. Nope. Battle Hub say he got to eat my crow. Yeah, I wasn't surprised that J Rock won. I thought Hurt would do a little better than that, but I didn't know J Rock was that well schooled on the inside. But that's good for Philly. We ain't knocking him. Danny Garcia would be in. He would be better at a heavier weight because he too slow. He gonna be slower at 54. Danny Garcia gonna get murdered at fucking 54. If I'm Erickson Lubin, I want to welcome him to the division for real. Mayweather fought careful at 54. Gary Russell still crying. What is he crying about? About one of the best fights? I don't get it, bro. How you gonna say Gary Russell crying? He said, "Peace, saw you at K." Oh yeah, Yellow Boy. Yeah, he was the. I was tired as hell. I remember that shit. You got dreads. I was tired in a motherfucker, bro. I swear to God, bro. I was working midnights, man. At that point, I was going to get. I don't know what the fuck I was. I was going to get my dog some dog food. I was tired as hell. I had just woke up too, man. I was working midnights, like motherfucking. I think I was working like 11 to 8. I was tired of the bitch. I ain't been up there in a minute. I usually go up there $8 a year, but yeah, I was tired of the motherfucker. I don't forget too many of them moments. For real. Thomas Moreland, what's going on? He said, "Yeah, J Rock did his homework. Yeah, her to get back. Moneymaker Andrew, what up? Salute. Her to get it back. But yeah, you got Taylor taking on Baranchik this weekend too. Let me talk a little bit about that. That's gonna be on the zone. Also, you got Inouye taking on Emmanuel Rodriguez. He said send Spence to fight Bud. That way PBC can do all undisputed. If Bud wins, then PBC still got a shot with Thurman to get undisputed. They ain't gonna do that, bro. They ain't gonna do that. I kind of want to talk about Thurman and Pacquiao. Maybe I'll do a little bit later. Spence and Lubin is a mega fight. Lubin got to build himself back up, but Lubin punch hard as a motherfucker, bro. I don't know. It's a good fight. I thought Lubin would be a better prospect than Errol Spence. It still can happen, you know what I'm saying? But Lubin came back strong and tough. But let's talk about Brash nigga Taylor. That's a good fight this weekend. I call Taylor the white. Who better fight on the inside, J Rock or Plant? Probably J Rock. What I seen, I don't know what Plant can do. A lot of these young fighters got a lot of skills. But yeah, Brash nigga Taylor. Taylor is a switch hitter. Um, Taylor's a switch hitter. Left and right, I call him like the white Terrence Crawford. Um, and he got power in both hands. Barashnik good going forward. He got some fast hands. He got some underrated fast rushing hands, but he don't vary the speed of his punches. I don't think he uses jab enough. He like throwing a left hook right hook combination. He like his hooks up and down. He like a hook master. Kind of put you in the mind of Sean Porter and Peter Quillen. He in love with the hook, but he not a hooker who can't throw straight punches. He really got a solid jab and a solid two, but I don't think he uses it enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he uses jab and his straight right enough. In this fight, he just gonna have to push Taylor back. But Taylor got really good lateral movement. He probably got the best foot movement in the UK. But Billy Joe and pretty much Fury, I think he got better footwork than Fury. And Taylor moved his head way more than I thought he did. So he been tested versus Postal, first man to stop Miguel Vasquez. He better than I thought he was with his head movement, man. I was looking at his film and he fainting. His footwork is real good, going side to side. He rarely goes straight back. Sweet Science Sports TV was going on. He rarely goes straight back. And Barashnik, he'll thrive on a dude that moves straight back because he coming in with those hooks and winging those hook boxing for IBF was going on. He coming in with those hooks. And if you move straight back, he could get you with a 1-2 if he chooses to. If he trained with Freddie Roach, now Freddie Roach will get him to throw the 2 a little bit more than 1-2. I think he'd be a little bit dangerous in this fight. But really Taylor's moving left, right, laterally, switching. He's switching constantly. He's switching. He knows when to switch, and it should give Barashnik a little bit of problems. But if Barashnik can get Taylor to sit go in a firefight with him, I give Barashnik a chance because he don't get tired. He got fast, underrated hands, and his foot movement not that bad, but he like to come forward. Now Taylor, if I'm Taylor, I'm boxing this kid early. I'm using my jab. I'm outboxing him. He's swinging wild. I'm countering over the top with my straight right and my straight left hand, depending on what position, what position he in, orthodox or southpaw. And I'm boxing. I'm moving. I'm just working off his aggression. He's swinging and missing. Every time he's swinging and miss, you want to make him pay. And then, when I get him 6th, 7th, 8th round, and then I want to put him on the back foot. He can't function going backwards as much as for really a lot of Eastern Europeans in general. They all front foot fighters. And Josh Taylor and Fury and Billy Joe Saunders, they are the exception to the rule. They can move laterally. They can move in and out. And then I'm just beating him up at the end of the round. I think he can get a late stoppage. I picked Taylor by unanimous decision because Barashnik looked like a tough cookie. He looked strong, and it looked like, he didn't get tired. And I expect Taylor to be the IBF champion, but the new IBF champion and go and fight Regis Progress. But it wouldn't surprise me. Barashnik got a good punch. He got a really good hook. He got really good boxing skills for an aggressive fighter. But Freddie Roach is gonna make him be more aggressive, and I think that may open him up for get knocked out. But he definitely get the knockout in this fight, especially if he go to the body early on, with his hooks, and then if he can drag Taylor into a punch fest. That's a 50-50 because Taylor can punch with both hands, Baranchik can punch with both hands. So I think it's the most interesting fight this weekend. You got Billy Joe Saunders fighting Seafood, whoever the dude's name is. I'm not interested in that. He garbage. I ain't got to watch him. Just look at his record. But I'm interested in this fight the most. I'm anticipating the Dominic Breazeale fight the most. But the most interesting competitive fight is obviously going to be this fight. I think the knockout of the night is going to be between Deontay Wilder, Breazeale, and Inouye and Emmanuel Rodriguez. Now, if you don't know about Inouye from Japan, right behind Deontay Wilder, I think he's the second best puncher in the sport of boxing. Real talk, right behind Deontay Wilder, second best pound for pound puncher in boxing. I mean, when you talking about heat, when you touch the ice, when you touch the heat, you slipping on ice. He gonna put you to sleep. Inouye is he beat the guy Rashid Warren. I think he lost to for his first WC championship. He beat him in a round. Rashid Warren went the whole decision with him. He knocked this dude out, hit him on his jaw. It was over with. Is Inouye is top two top two puncher in the sport of boxing. It's that easy. It's Wilder and Inouye, and in some cases you may after a while can make a case that Inouye is a bigger puncher than Wilder as he move up in weight because he's moving up in another weight class he in now. If he kept moving up to bantamweight and super bantamweight, and keep icing these guys, man. He is probably one of my favorite fighters out there. He got crazy power and he got skill. Work the body, work the head. Manuel Rodriguez is another Puerto Rican fighter that got a lot of hope. He can fight. You know what I'm saying? But I think most everybody expect for him to become one with the canvas. I think everybody expect for him to get buried 6 feet in deep. 6 feet deep, man. Emmanuel Rodriguez, anybody else in that tournament, he got a chance again. He could beat Donaire. He could beat Ryan Burnett. He could have beat Tite. He could beat anybody else in the tournament, but you're near Dr. Toast. I didn't even see his last fight. I know they fighting again, but yeah, Inouye a bigger puncher than him, more dynamic puncher, and Inouye is just more surgical than Dr. Toast. He more surgical than him, bro. Just real talk. It's that simple. Dr. T got better hand speed, it seemed like, and then I seen him really take people into the body. Berturbia, I don't think so. I got Inouye with Berturbia. Berturbia can crack, but really, who Berturbia really beat? You know what I'm saying? Berturbia can crack, but the way Berturbia was hitting hot rod with those shots, I was impressed. But if Inouye hit any bantamweight with those shots, they going to sleep. I'm just being real. Berturbia got to get in his groove. You know what I'm saying? Berturbia got to get active. When he get more active, he gonna look more solid. But Inouye for real for me, I don't think nobody punching harder than him, pound for pound, other than Wilder. That's just it. I can't see too many other people cracking like that. Berturbia, he up in the conversation. Obviously, Kovalev was in the conversation. Anthony Yarde might make a way for him in the conversation versus Kovalev. Who else you got out there? You got a few dudes that can crack. Osoro Rivenstein, yeah, he had weight class below him. If he move up, it's a wrap. Josh Beasy, appreciate it, man. He said he got Breazeale by upset. If he keeps his composure, backs Wilder, he can. But I don't think he can bust a Douglas Wilder. Too slow. He getting ate up. And plus, he got Virgil Hunter. That's a bad luck omen as well. Regis Prograis, yeah, he in the conversation, but he in the conversation. If he can stop Josh Taylor, then I would put him. He in the 10. He in somewhere in the 10 to 15 range. He up there. Prograis a big puncher, but it just I don't really see that electricity from him, like Inouye, Wilder, Berturbia. But it could come as the competition. He move up in competition, but he in there. He in the 10. He in the 10. He in the 10. But I say Berturbia, Inouye, Joe Smith, Sor Riverstein, Kovalev and I ain't high on Gassier. You talking about punching. I'm not just talking about true punching power. I'm talking about like punch placement, punch variety, accuracy, and the Gassier just looks shitty versus fucking Usyk. He ain't making my list. I'm sorry. That motherfucker ain't making my list. Tank somewhere in there, but I don't know. I don't rate Tank. We get to Tank in a minute. Fuck Tank. You know what I'm saying? They say Tank hit harder than Mikey. You gotta fight somebody to prove it. You know what I'm saying? For real. He said that guy had 52 knockouts out of 51 fights. Who you talking about? Who you talking about? Sora Riverstone? You talking about Gassier? Not Gassier. Who you talking about? I don't know who you talking about. Battle Hub. Oh, he's on the C4. You didn't see about Tank. Somebody say Tank. Mine say Tank is soft and overrated. The boxers with punching placement is Canelo with the best punch placement. Best punch play. I still give it to Anuyuwa. I still give it to Anuyuwa. Over it. Canelo don't have that. Canelo don't have no power. Canelo don't have power like that, bro. Even at 54, I thought he was overrated as a puncher. He got he punched with the same cadence, the same rhythmic cadence Canelo punched with. That's why Floyd was able to beat him. You know what I'm saying? He punched with the same rhythmic cadence. You know what I'm saying? He got the same punch flow. You know what I'm saying? But accuracy, he got accuracy. Left hook to the body, straight right hand, left hook. He got excellent punch variety, good uppercut. He just lacking that power, especially at 160. Spence in the conversation. Who is a bigger puncher at that weight class? Y'all think it's Spence or Regis Progress? Spence or Regis Progress? Who got better punching power pound for pound? And it's hard for me to say because Progress really ain't fought the top opposition. I feel that he should have stopped Terry Flanagan, but he didn't. And he went out there and he stopped Relic, a guy that never been stopped before. He had a little problem with Velasco, who Barrios just knocked out this weekend, but I think he was probably carrying him. Progress seemed to be there's no doubt about it. Progress is a better athlete than Errol Spence, in my opinion. Where does Deontay honor rank amongst the all-time great punchers? I think we got to see, man. That's still to be said, but he up there. I can't say till Regis Taylor happens. Okay, KMW switch. That's solid. Right has to be Spence body. Has to be a Spence body shot. I don't really know. That's close. I think it's close. Progress got a lot of power for his division, but he is faster than Earl Spence and he's more explosive. So, but I really don't equate in there. He said Barrios is talking about he want all the smoke. You can't knock a guy that want to fight the best. Oh, he's talking about Carlos Zarate. You can't get mad at Barrios for one of the best. Y'all can't get mad at these dudes. You can't have it both ways. You can't get mad at Crawford and Spence for marinating. You can't get mad at Jamil Charlo and her for marinating, but then get mad at Barrios and Jaron Ennis for wanting to fight the best out there. I don't think you really can get mad at that. Can't get mad. If Barrios want to fight the best, he the mandatory for Regis Progress title. Hey, you rather him just sit there, be quiet, and wait for Regis to move up and get a vacant title, or you rather him have an opportunity? You rather him want to fight Regis Progress? Barrios can fight. I don't think Barrios can fucking fight. Barrios started off like at bantamweight. That motherfucker like 6 foot. That motherfucker 6 foot. A lot of speed, a lot of power. If he feel that he ready. Obviously, the ranking system say he number one. Go ahead and try his luck. Will he beat Regis Progress? You never fucking know. I don't believe he will, but you never know. He got good hand speed, elite. He got to get some good footwork. He got elite height for the weight division. You know what? I would pick him to beat Rob Easter Jr. right now. I think he can give Maurice Hooker a problem. I think he can give Baranchik a little bit of problem. He got that perpetual movement, man. Barrios ain't your whatever he is. He ain't your classic Hispanic fighter. Barrios fight like a brother. Barrios fight like a brother. Everybody high on Visual Ortiz, but it wouldn't shock me if Barrios, was able to beat a lot of those guys. Visual Ortiz is a straight animal. But then again, you never know until they fight guys that can punch back. Barrios for Jose Ramirez will be a toss dude tackle seller all around the ring. That'd be a good fight. What's going on, Trick? I see you. He said, please Al Heyman no more rants about Donnelly. Virgil Ortiz stop Barrios. It could happen. It could happen. It won't shock me, but Barrios ain't no fucking old ass Herrera. Barrios got some foot movement, some head movement. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know who's gonna be who until they fight competition. You never know. Vigil Ortiz go out there and get knocked out. Barrios go out there and get knocked out. Then your opinion change. You don't know until they step up in class. You know what I'm saying? And Herrera was a nice step up, but he was old. 504 Gary said Regis 504, 140-pound unified champ, hands down. You heard me? What's going on? Visual got some edge Granado's reach. Yeah, he a big kid. Already going back down to 40. Barrios versus Ulysses Jr. Spence, no fanboy shit. But it's a upset season. I want to see Vigil Ortiz versus Postal next. That's a good fight. They on two sides of the pill, though. Vigil Ortiz on his own. Postal was messing with PBC, so I don't know. That's a good fight. He said Ulysses is nice. Gotta check him out. They ain't gonna put none of these young dudes in there with each other. It's too much to risk. Especially Barrios can move up another weight class, and so could Vigil Ortiz. Let's talk about Gary Russell. He was talking to Corey Lee this weekend. He talked to Gilly the Kid out of Philly. He pretty much told Baltimore people that Tank making them look bad. He said Baltimore supposed to be known for a city of gangsters and whoop-de-whoop, and he said that that's a tough fight. I'm not sure. That's a 50-50 Rock and Harrison. But he said that Tank making him look bad, Tank running. He said, Floyd Mayweather is handling Gervonta Tank Davis like an Amazon Prime package fragile and careful. So at the end of the day, Gervonta Tank Davis still ain't responding to Gary Russell. So at the end of the day, he want to talk gangster to G Herbo. He want to talk gangster to Tevin Farmer. Gervonta Tank Davis is showing that, he's showing that, he's scared of Gary Russell, or it's a respect factor. You know what I'm saying? It's a respect factor. He respect Gary Russell, and Gary Russell said they never sparred or nothing. He fought his brother in the charity event, but he never sparred. So it's a respect factor. Yeah, I seen your video on that. Shout out to Woodstar TV. Make sure I subscribe to him. It's a respect factor. I think he respect a lot of them dudes respect Gary Russell in ways that a lot of people in the boxing community don't respect Gary Russell because they know Gary Russell was the monster in the amateur system. He was beating everybody up. He was the king of the amateur system, no matter the weight class. He was the star. And a lot of them dudes already know without headgear and with small 8-ounce gloves on, Gary Russell was a problem. Gervonta Tank Davis, we look at him as a power punching phenom, but he's showing a ton of respect. He's showing a ton of respect to Gary Russell. Why? I don't know why he's showing the respect to Gary Russell. That's on him. That's on him. He don't want to fight him. I don't know. It make a lot of sense. It make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It makes a ton of money for him to fight Gary Russell. They can sell out. They can sell out arena down there in the DMV, a real arena where the Wizards play. Shit, they can do an outdoor arena this summer where the Orioles play, and it's gonna make a lot of money. Most people think Gervonta is a harder puncher, better athlete, more slicker, but Gervonta don't believe that. And you got to remember, don't just put this on Floyd. Gervonta came out and said that Floyd tried to set him up versus Jose Breazeale. He wasn't ready. He said he don't think he's not ready for Lomachenko. So at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather is the shield, but Gervonta Tank Davis is telling people what he think. He said he's not ready for people. He got set up versus Breazeale. He's not ready for Lomachenko. He said all this stuff. So at the end of the day, it ain't like it's just Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe got in his career. Tank ain't really, fighting, ain't resisting. And Floyd gonna come out here and say, yeah, he want to fight all them guys, but he following the plan. No, he don't. A lot of times, if a fighter want to go out their way and they believe they can beat somebody and they can make it happen, they gonna make it happen. They gonna make it happen. But Gervonta Tank Davis, he don't want to go out there and fight them guys. He just touched $1 million. He about to touch another $1 million. He gonna trust in the plan. He not gonna be AB. Gervonta Tank Davis is not a leader. Adrian Broner, we can say a lot of things about Adrian Broner, but AB is a natural leader. You know what I'm saying? AB gonna do what AB gonna do. Gervonta Tank Davis one of them dudes where you probably can sweet talk him and doing some shit. Like, man, this is what we gonna do. You know, man, you gotta do this and that, whoop de whoop. And Tank gonna do it. Tank is a follower. You can just look in Tank face. Tank ain't no leader, bro. Broner is a leader. Broner gonna do what the fuck Broner want to do. And out of that can get you in trouble sometimes. Not listening and going the wrong track. But you got to respect that, man. You got to respect a nigga that's gonna lead. He might lead you into the motherfucking swamp. You know what I'm saying? He might lead you into the swamp, or he might lead you to hell. But then it's a chance he might lead you into $1 million, $500 million. He might lead you into the pearly gates of heaven. But you gotta know who you following. And a lot of people be following a lot of these dudes be following a lot of these false prophets, man. My chat didn't crash. My bad, y'all. Give me a minute. A lot of these dudes be following these false prophets, bro. And you see that in the church as well all the time. You see it in the church. You see these people, following these fake pastors. You see people in here, what about the dude that had the cult? Old boy that had the cult. You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? The little dude that took him and fed him the great Kool-Aid and everybody died. He said, Will Sarteeps, I heard Tank with my own ears on Press Street say he can beat Gary Russell. Yeah, it's one thing about saying it, but do you believe it? Did you believe his energy? Did you believe his body language? Of course, you're going to think you can beat anybody, but do you believe you can say it? And I'm not saying that he don't fucking believe. Jim Jones, that's his name. Good looking. I'm not saying he do or don't believe it. I don't know what's ticking inside his brain. But if a lot of dudes really believe they can feel they could beat a guy to fight, they gonna tell, hey, they promoted to make it happen. Adrian Broner told Al Heyman, hey man, I want to fight. He did a poll and said, I'm fighting Marcos Madonna. He said, I'm fighting Marcos Madonna. And he went against the plan, and Mayweather came out and said, I think Broner should stay on the plan. But Broner took a chance. How many people really going to Al Heyman office, especially the ones without a promoter, so that we not talking about Tank? How many people going to Al Heyman office say, I could beat that guy. I could beat that guy. Make that fight happen, Al. And they said Al make the fight happen. Al gonna make it happen. But a lot of these dudes don't feel like they can win. I'm telling you, a lot of these dudes don't want to play with the church's money. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to play with the church's money. I know this from behind the scenes talk. If you knew the behind the scenes talk that I know, and a lot of other brothers know, like it'll make you turn you off about boxing. So when I tell you guys something, and I'm just telling it how it is, I can't tell you the full story, because then motherfuckers not gonna tell me no more stuff. But I'm telling you, a lot of these fighters, man, that y'all look up to, that y'all think is the Don Donna, the big Tostitos chip in the bag, and the big dip and all that, man, these niggas ain't shit. These dudes don't want to fight guys. I'm telling you, they're not going to Al Heyman office demand to fight. If Broner can do it, why can't fighter A? I'm not saying no names. Fighter B, fighter C do it. I'm telling y'all dudes, man, that's real shit. That's real. I'm telling y'all real shit. These dudes don't want to be fighting these dudes. Like Jared Hurd could have made the Charlo fight happen. Chose not to. Boxing guys came and bit him in the ass. That's just the way the game is being. The way the game is. A lot of these dudes not going in there, standing on top of the desk and telling Al gonna do whatever these dudes say do, without promoters. Al gonna, oh man, you want to fight? Whoop-de-whoop. All right, I'm gonna go chop it up and make it happen. This is what you're gonna get. This is how it's gonna fall down. This is what you get if you fight this guy. But hey, it is what it is. Donald Banks, I got kicked out of Whoop-de-whoop because I mean, I can't control that, bro. I can't control that, man. At the end of the day, it is what it is, bro. I'm not holding nobody here hostage. I've been hearing motherfuckers been sending me shit or whatever the situation may be. Obviously, if somebody over there, you got a wrench. It's somebody over here watching my shit though, right? So at the end of the day, I don't want to make niggas pick, but at the end of the day, if you feel comfortable over there, hey, go over there and watch their videos, man. I'm not gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hate at all. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, and I don't even want to talk about this shit. Somebody sent me some shit this morning. Like nigga, I'm not worried about what them niggas doing. I don't care about Whack Fight Fan TV or a nigga from Milwaukee, cuckoo cow looking ass nigga. I'm not worried about them niggas, man. Them niggas worry about me. Them niggas watch my channel. You know what I'm saying? They watch my shit. I don't watch them bald head niggas shit, them old ass niggas that had it back in the day, that ain't never did shit, that been micromanaged by. I don't watch them old niggas shit, bro. None of them, any nigga that got a bald head on this bitch over there, I don't watch that shit, bro. And they get mad because you got a wrench. Well, I talk to a few niggas that's in that community. Well, you might as well disband them from the community then, because I talk to these niggas on a regular basis, and I'm not saying no names because I'm not about to get in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. But I don't care. You can go over there. I'm not knocking you for it, bro. I'm not gonna take your wrench because you watch that shit for sure. Long as you ain't over there speaking bad on my name, and or you over at this channel, this racist channel, no shit like that, I'm not mad at you. You can watch whatever you want to watch, bro. For real. You can watch, and somebody been calling that dude out, Donald Banks in here. You can watch whoever you want to watch, but at the end of the day, that just showed that I'm doing something right. How a nigga with 60,000 subs worry about a small nigga like me? You know what I'm saying? This is the same nigga that begged me to stay in that motherfucker. Same nigga begged me. That nigga was like James Brown. Please, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Like, fuck out of here, man. Fuck, I ain't had a problem with the bald headed ass nigga. I had a problem with none of the niggas over there, but like I said before, we don't have no problems, you know, with them, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Corey Lee and Angel. You know what I'm saying? I got no problem with Corey Lee and Angel. But man, niggas same nigga begging me and shit. Like I said before, man, this niggas pathetic, bro. It's always these old niggas hating. If the old niggas gave the game to the young dudes out there, bro, we'd be in a better position today. We'd be in a better position today. If the old dudes gave the young dudes the right game, we'd be in a better position today. But we ain't. So can't no nigga with a bald head tell me nothing, bro. Can't no nigga tell me, oh, I did this in the streets, nigga. I done seen it. I done had cousins that done all that and more. So you talking about tales of a hustler, nigga. I don't need to listen to your tales of a hustler, nigga. I go outside and nigga, I'm in it every day. In it every day. I got cousins that touch it every day. I got family that do this. Anything them niggas can talk about, they federal investigation cases, nigga. I done had dudes that been through that, bro. Been through it. Been through it, bro. I done seen it. You can't tell me titty bars, robberies. Like, nigga, I just lost my stepbrother like a couple months ago, 6, 7, 8 months ago to street shit, bro. Nigga can't tell me nothing about this street shit, bro. And that's so crazy. That's what's so crazy about it, bro. You nigga, all these old niggas do, and I ain't even talk about them in general, but all these old dudes do is hate. They hate. They see you with a nice young woman, and now they want to flash their money. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. All these old dudes do is hate these days, bro. All they do is hate. I done seen it firsthand working in plants, being in the street. All these old dudes is hate. They hating in the real life. They hating on the job. They hating in the gym. And now they hating on YouTube. They hating, bro. And what's so messed up about it, man? What's so messed up about it? That whole community over there, all they do is hate on each other, bro. It's so many niggas over there that's not happy. It's so many people over there that's not happy. That's not happy, bro. I could be a real hoe. If I really wanted to destroy that whole community over there, I could just spill all the tea and be a whole ass nigga. But have I once said something? Oh, this dude don't like that dude, or whoopty? Well, no, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I'm not cut like that, bro. But you talking about niggas, oh, they so unified over there? Fuck up out of here. You can tell that to another motherfucker. You can tell that to somebody else. Because I know the real story. I know the real story. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you go over there and watch their videos come over here, I'm not knocking you. As long as you ain't over there playing a double agent, though. That's all I'm saying. You can watch whatever you want to watch. CJ can't censor you. I can't censor you, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them niggas want to call me up. Like, when I was over there, a lot of niggas would call me up and be like, hey, bro, what software you use? And whoop-de-whoop. And, how, you know, come on, man. The game is to be sold, not told, bro. You know what I'm saying? The game is to be sold, not told. And after that whole little thing happened with Mr. 210 and the whole thing happened with Phony Brown TV, bro, I'm not messing with nobody. If you never touched my screen before, if you never been on like anybody else I have on regular, or we ain't cool, like I'm not having nobody new on, bro. Straight up. Nobody knew. You help these dudes out. You give these dudes a platform. All them fake dudes do is they turn their back on you, bro. You show somebody something, all they do is stab you in the back, man. It's like a whole bunch of fake people on here. Like, if you ever start a channel, just stick to yourself. Don't join nobody, nigga. Just do you, man. Because the only person that the best way is self promotion. The best way is to do it by yourself. I don't need this guy shouting me out. I don't need to be on their show. Nah, nigga, you do it by yourself, bro. And a lot of niggas just attaching on the people to get where they want to get their subs up. And get your subs up yourself. I did it. I started from zero, bro. Wasn't nobody shouting me out. Wasn't nobody sharing CJ videos. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody doing nothing. Can't nobody say I'm responsible for him. Fuck no. They can't do that. And that's the sad thing about it, dog. You know, ain't nobody responsible for my success, but me. Can't everybody say that on here, bro? Can't everybody say that on here, bro? You know what I'm saying? Who really responsible for that? Whack Fight Fan TV. He rode, Milwaukee Bucks head ass ball head nigga coattail. He rode his coattail. Come on, man. You wasn't self made. Legendary, like let Nipsey Hussle say, you weren't self made, bro. You rode somebody's coattail. Real talk. You rode somebody's coattail, man. So you can't tell me shit about this YouTube talk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with that guy, man. Woodstar TV. I don't have no problem with him, bro. Other than when he said he just going to the Errol Spence fandom. I don't have no problem with that brother, man. At all. But he going way left. He deviating from the plan. I say his name Fanon is deviating from what Fanon used to be. But is that my problem? No. Do I got respect for Fanon? 100% respect for him, bro. 100%. I don't have no problem with him. 100% respect for him. You know, somebody called me and said something about him before. And I said, damn, for real, him? I said, I don't believe it. I have no respect for that man. Real talk. Now, how you feel about me right now because of the whole situation, and that's his opinion. But I ain't got really never nothing like malicious to say about him or to go out my way to say something about him. You know, Fred, I talk shit about Fred all the time. But shit, still Fred cool with me. You know what I'm saying? He's solid with me. You know, I might say, oh, bald head ass nigga. Yeah, I'll probably be bald head when I'm just joking with the nigga. I had no problem with Fred. I got Fred number. No problem with Fred, bro. And that's real shit. Now, some things change. Hey, some things change, bro. Some things change. I never stopped rocking with that guy. That guy got mad because of Whack Fight Fan TV. I had a problem with a person. He got mad, so you know he gonna ride with this boy, so I ain't mad at him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no, I mean, at the end of the day, it's nothing personal with him, but hey, you want to talk shit about me, guess what? You got the right one. You got the right one. So he wasn't even included in it. He just jumped in it because, you know, the guy that he built, he made Whack Fight Fan TV. That should be like 78 Sports TV channel number 2. Without him, that nigga still like 1,000 subs. That motherfucker might not even be at 1,000 without him. He got cosign, nigga. It's like when GM picked up Young Buck and Lloyd Banks, and 50 was already hot, and they just hot with 50. You know what I'm saying? They just say something hot about 50. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They say something hot. Oh, he good with 50. Oh, he on the PIPM remakes video. Oh, man. Next time Young Buck dropped, you know, he dropped Cashville. That shit was scorching hot. Lloyd Banks dropped, you know, what the fuck was it? It was Lloyd Banks jank. Was it, damn, what was Lloyd? I always forget the name of that CD. He wasn't riding Apple. That shit was trash. That shit was mad trash, bro. Damn, what was Lloyd Banks' first CD called, bro? Damn, what was that shit called? Hunger for More. I don't know how I forgot that. He drunk Hunger for More. Everything 50 was touching at the time was turned to gold. The game CD, the documentary, Touch Gold. So he responsible for that nigga whole channel, man. You can't tell me that nigga shit was hot. Fuck up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Y'all got any questions, man? Boxing related? Yeah, Hunger for More. Yep, that's what it was. Why I been so negative lately? I ain't negative, nigga. You see me talking about basketball, nigga. I'm positive, motherfucker. The sport of boxing is negative, Clarence. The sport of boxing is negative. The best thing that could happen for boxing this weekend was J Rock winning, bro. Shout out to J Rock. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to J Rock. Do you watch Lee Wiley? No, I don't watch that. I'll check him out. Sunshine. People say, "Oh man, like I'm supposed to be like happy about the sport of boxing. Like it's not going the way it should go." I'm happy because the 5 best fights in boxing. I'm just saying hypothetically, whatever you think the 5 best fights in boxing is, not happening. Crawford, Spence, not happening. Joshua Wilder, no particular order, not happening. Canelo, Andrade, Jamal Charlo, how you going to rank them? Not happening, bro. Jamel Charlo, Jer Hurd, didn't happen, bro. David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, probably not happening for a long time. Even Thurman Spence, not happening, bro. We getting Pacquiao and Thurman. Who the fuck want that, really? Nobody really asked for that fight. You got Mikey and Earl Spence. Nobody asked for that fight. You're not getting the fights that you want to happen. Gary Russell, Leo Santa Cruz, Javante Tank Davis versus Burchett versus Lomachenko. I can go on about 10, 15 of the best fights in boxing that you're not getting. You getting substitutes. Instead of you getting motherfucking real sugar or even brown sugar, you getting Splenda. Instead of getting, milk, you getting, rice dreams and almond milk. And I like rice dreams and almond milk. I'm just saying. It's nothing to be excited about sport, but I'm not happy because, black people excited because Crawford did 150,000 or below that. I'm not excited because to talk about Crawford and Spence all day, a fight that's not going to happen. I'm going to do my part to put my foot on these niggas' neck to make the fight happen. If boxing going good, hey, bro, I'm riding with it. If it's a good in boxing, look here, I'm talking about Taylor, Baranchik, Progress. How many people talking about that? Me. I'm going to talk about what's good in boxing. And I'm going to talk about it's a lot of bad and the bad politicking, bro. And I think, J-Rock, it was the best thing to happen for boxing. And I think, truth be told, Andy Ruiz beating Joshua, Breazeale beating Wilder, it may be the cleansing that boxing need. Some people don't get along, can't control it, just do you. Exactly, bro. Exactly. But obviously somebody worry about what I'm doing. Because I don't watch what they be doing. I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? Super serious saving the day. CJ, you think about reporting UFC? I've been trying, bro. I got to learn more. Maybe I'll take a mixed martial arts class, man. I think I might get into that this summer. Mixed martial arts class. I think I might do some karate. Me and my daughter might take a class together, and then we just make the circle, whatever it is, Muay Thai. Might do some wrestling. I try to get my little nephew in wrestling. All he want to do is dance and whipping nene all day. These niggas today, bro. Man, make sure you take care of your kids. Yeah, 2019 has been a very bland year. Burchett and Vargas and J-Rock and her was nice. Yeah, even the Dog Boy fight, Nevada is beating the shit out of Dog Boy. Man. Then Dog Boy get out here and say, "Oh man, I need to move up in weight." Man, fuck about it. You got your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I've been asked for Pacquiao Thurman fight because of our biggest gripe is having a super belt and a regular belt. I think that's what he was about to say. You kind of slid off. Give me a minute. I'll start using my touchscreen more. I done bought this motherfucker. Yeah, okay. I don't have a problem with that. I don't really care for the fight for the grand scheme of boxing, but I just feel like Keith Thurman commit to fighting Crawford or Thurman. Crawford or Spence, then I don't have a problem with the fight. I think Pacquiao retires. He said, "Keep giving the real. You gotta have standards as a boxer. Of course, you gotta have standards. Now, if I just came to boxing in 2010, well, 11, 12, 13. Or I just came to boxing this decade. Of course, of course, I'm gonna think this is how boxing supposed to go, and it's supposed to be like UFC, Bellator, and trades for barter. Like, nah, I've been watching boxing since Tyson and Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? Legitimately, as a kid. My grandma ordered Tyson and Holyfield. My auntie, she had like a what you call it, like a home for disabled people, and I'm in the crib, and she ordered Tyson Holyfield. I remember he bit the nigga ear off. You know what I'm saying? I was up as a kid watching that in the middle of the night. He said, "Yeah, man, okay." He said, "You thinking Beeb still crying? Man, he ain't crying. He crying in his little girlfriend arms, little white girlfriend arms and shit. He pathetic. Like, you only cry, like, real talk. You only cry when you paid the price, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't cry when you cut corners, man. If I legitimately felt like in school, like I did everything I could do to get the best report card I can do, and I got a hating teacher, and she gave me. See, I had a report card in high school where I had all A's, bro, and I got a C in gym because the gym teacher said I didn't bring my gym clothes like 2 or 3 times for the class. Like, are you serious, bro? So my all A's turned got all A's in the C because the gym. At the end of the day, I still got rewarded and everything was good when I went to the crib, But hey, man, shit. It's just always you can't cry, you can't whine, you can't bitch, you can't complain when you don't pay the price. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you out there, you working out, you running laps all summer, you put the work in all summer, you dropping weight, you eating right, you sacrifice going to the club. Like, nigga, I didn't, like, real talk, I didn't did all of that in life. Like, nigga, I didn't sacrifice everything, bro. Since I started this channel and other shit I got going on and settled down, I sacrificed everything, bro. So at the end of the day, I paid the price to be the boss. You know what I'm saying? People don't know half the work I put in this page to get here, man. I didn't buy one sub. And just in life, have to, working 80 hours a week, 60 hours a week, and still pushing out 7, 10 videos a day. Like, nigga, I paid the cost to be the boss. I paid the toll, and Joel Embiid ain't paid the toll yet. Because if he did, he'd come in around 260, chiseled. He'd work out. He'd get the shots up. He'll work the post game out. He not even paid the price to be able to cry. He hasn't paid that price. You only cry when you paid the price and you legitimately did everything in your will and your universe to make this shit happen. And it don't happen. Then you just look the guy like, damn, what am I not doing right? And for some people, it never comes. Some jiu-jitsu, yeah, I'm trying that. Good looking. Yeah, some people, it never come. The funny thing you brought up was probably somebody asked, dude, why they didn't talk about Regis. Dude said it's because he don't reach out to them and represent them. Shake my head. Hey, for me, it don't. I don't need a nigga to reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about all aspects of boxing, bro. Just because you won't. And I've asked Regis Progress to do something at a point in time for somebody else, and he didn't reach back out. I mean, nigga busy. You got kids. He wrestling out in his backyard. He working out. Like, for real, you gonna hold a personal gripe because he don't want to interview with you. Like, I don't rock like that, bro. I don't rock like that. If you pro boxing, you pro boxing. If you pro black boxing, hey man, how can you be partially pro black boxing? I'm gonna promote this boxer and not that boxer. I'm telling you, man, the whole operation is just funny, bro. Because I don't want to interview with you or I want to come on your show. Like, fuck up out of here, man. I'm gonna talk about Progress and Nuyuwa, Sora Riverstein, Juan Estrada, all them dudes. Shit, Zeus Shimon, I talked about him before. Like, dude, George Camboso, another guy I like coming up that trained with Pacquiao. Like, dude, I don't care, if you don't DM me back or don't talk to me back or what does it matter, bro? But I'm telling you, them dudes is not, a lot of them dudes over there, I want to categorize them or classify the dudes as one. A lot of dudes over there don't care about, boxing. People that say, once you talk about Usyk, oh, no, they talking about Usyk and all that shit. At the end of the day, it is what it is. He said, for some reason, I'm patient enough to the marination got stressed in real life and let boxing stress me out. It's my entertainment. Exactly. I ain't mad at you. That's what's going on. We all got stresses in our life, bro. We all got stresses in our life, but for me, like, the shit just trash right now. You need to get Troy King going here. Yeah, Tom was gonna hook me up with him. I'm familiar with him. I ran into him a few times. He cool. He cool. Fam, I'm just gonna call you Fam. J Rock Show, Danny Jacobs. how you supposed to fight a champion. Exactly. That's the best comment I had all day. That's a great comment. Something I didn't think about. That's how you fight and take a championship from a guy. I gotta learn some street Kwando off Def Jam Icon. I want to go buy that game again, bro. The Def Jam video game. I got okay. If Pacquiao beats Thurman, get ready for Mayweather Pacquiao 2. I think Pacquiao gonna retire if that fight don't happen. Isaac Dogbo live in the same hood as me. He live in the same hood. Oh, for sure. That's what's up, man. Moneymaker Andrew. Troy King is knowledgeable. Yeah, I like him. He know what he talking about. He got some boxing footage out there too. From Ohio. Clarence Hartman. I love that boxing is on every single weekend. Yeah, that's a great thing about it, but if it ain't quality, then shit for me, I'm not watching it no more. I watched enough trash shit going back to what's the year after Pacquiao? I mean, was it the year of Danny Garcia fought Rob Soccer, whatever year that was? I think I'm talking Canelo after Canelo Floyd. Yeah, I'm not knowledgeable in depth of the arts, but on the west side of Beham, Alabama, we don't just throw hands. In the south, we just don't throw hands. We try to get you out on the ground. I've been up to Beham, bro. 205. My homie, he live up there. I've been to Birmingham. I stayed in Alabama for a minute. Birmingham was like it's like Detroit of the South, bro. They're in Memphis, bro. I fuck with Birmingham, bro. I got a couple of homies I still connect with in Birmingham, man. I stayed in Montgomery, so Troy King got that same sweat as J. Must be a Midwest thing. Yeah, we boys, bro, man. Us and Tony. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I go to Cleveland every now and again, bro. I like Cleveland. So I was beating up that people that wrestle in high school. I didn't wrestle at all in high school. Yeah, I like Warburg. He cool. Like him. UFC D man, but take some speed, of course, to get knowledgeable real quick and good. Yeah, I'm just gonna start breaking it down piece by piece, bro. Wrestling and just mixed martial arts. I know a little boxing already, so shit. I done skipped through a whole bunch of shit. Shit, my shit be fucking with me. Okay, I'm trying to find where I'm supposed to be at. Okay, gotta give me a mouse. All right, I seen that comment. Shine said, "Okay, I read that comment. Okay, I read that comment. I read that comment. My first boxing match was live. Live was Sugar Ray Leonard at the Baltimore Arena with my pops. That's what's up. Troy King from Ohio. Yeah, he from Ohio. He got some. I heard some funny ass stories from him, bro, behind the scenes, man. But I ain't gonna. I can't. I'm at liberty to talk about it, bro. Okay. Okay. My first fight I watched was Cotto Margarita One. What's going on, Corey Lee, with the reporting today? Corey Lee, like, how do you feel after you got your ass whooped? I'm like, damn, Corey, you just going in, my nigga. Like, is everything okay? Corey didn't give a fuck, nigga. He hyping up Gary Russell and shit. Like, yeah, that's how you feel. Tell us how you continue. Tell us how you feel. Corey funny as hell, bro. He said, how come people in the YouTube boxing community don't talk about the amateurs like how they talk about college and yeah, I don't know. Man. Amateur is a little different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Amateur is, it don't get the social media vibe, man. I want to start putting like people's son, like if you got a kid that fight, I want to start putting them on before my intro and kind of get them some recognition. So we working on that behind the scenes. So it's just hard for me to just keep up. I got a regular life, and then boxing, they got to fight on every weekend, and then amateurs, I want to get into it, but it's a little bit difficult, man, to get into it, man. So it gotta be more, you knowing somebody who got footage and stuff of that nature. A lot of us channels don't know, but a lot of channels don't know about. It's about getting super chats. Damn, Sean said that. Overall, all right, shout out to Clarence Hartman. Pac gonna stop Thurman, by the way. Nah, he not. Pacquiao should get stopped, but it's gonna be a unanimous decision. Keith Thurman don't stop nobody. Pacquiao is done. Don't bet your money on that. Pacquiao is going to lose that fight. Redman was tough on Def Jam. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. That's one of my favorite rappers too. One of my favorite MCs. Paul Williams and Fred's interview outlined how to be a champ. J Rock followed the blueprint. Yeah, Paul Williams a dog. He didn't use his height though. You know what I'm saying? Paul Williams Paul Williams threw a billion punches. Underrated darkness was going on. Detroit King spar Spence. Yeah, I don't. He said he got an eye problem. I think he had detached retina. He was, arguing with something. That ain't gonna never happen. He had an eye injury. Danny Garcia Sacco. Yeah, 2014 was a terrible year for boxing. That's what it was. 54 lit. Boxing needed J Rock. You ain't lying. I'm from Dayton. Myself, I live in Indy now. What's up? Dayton, Ohio. I've been through Dayton before. One of the dudes that played a high school played for the Dayton Flyers. Paul. His name was Paul. I think his name was Paul. I forget his last name. But yeah. See, I let my bro hear you. He thought you was from Birmingham. He said I said the same thing. Yeah. Birmingham just ain't shit but a smaller Detroit. That's what it is. Birmingham will go down. I remember I was down there for the classic and somebody got shot over some Wendy Nuggets. I said, damn, them niggas cut though. Dr. Big still crying after Liverpool didn't win the championship. Whammy Pendleton, who wants to see Mayweather fight? The man is 40, been retired for several years. It's over. Yeah, I agree. But Pacquiao want that check. I thought Troy King was from California. No, he from Ohio, I heard. I think he has some. Maybe he moved out to California, but I know he's from Ohio. Gary Russell, I will all the smoke. At least that's what I heard. Yeah, Hurd versus Williams was a better fight than anything the zone put out this year. She was a better fight than anybody else put out this year. I think was it Zepeda and Jose Ramirez was that this year? That was a good fight, but it wasn't better than J Rock and Hurd. Hurd always in the fight of the year candidate, man. Yeah, Gary Russell, Preston Tank, he gonna have my first fight. I watched Muhammad Ali, George Foreman back in '74 in Africa. Damn, you showing your age right there, bro. That's what's up, though. Uh, that's what I believe. I think Thurman is done. He's still rusty. He says that too much ring rust. Package calculated. Get made with him, and he ain't got no chance versus Thurman. Pacquiao is done, Clarence. I'm telling you, Pacquiao look real bad versus Broner, bro. He done. He don't have no balance. He about to get ate up. Thurman know what he doing, bro. Thurman about to get the bag and run with it. Amateur boxing is wild west of corruption. Yep, corruption way worse than pros. I hear motherfuckers crying. Shout out to Roger. I see you. Lonzo Simpson was my favorite 2020 gold medal, but turned pro this year. Yeah, a lot of them do because I don't even know if they approve boxing for the Olympics next year. I know it was up in the air. I think I might just turn pro to make money. Most of these fighters duck anywhere. I'll just sign with Al and hold on to some interim titles, Battle Hub. Trying to get you a get rich scheme. Oh boy, that's fighting on that undercard for top rank, bro. On the Sasado Hooker, he couldn't fight for nothing, bro. Get bust for some BS. That's why I don't trip about acting gangster through YouTube clowns. Yeah, man. Shit, ain't nothing gangster about me. I live in the hood, but I ain't doing that shit. I know niggas that do, but as you get older, you gotta space yourself from guys like that because you find yourself in a situation where you going to jail and you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in that position. Cotto versus Margarito 1 is still my favorite fighter to watch with award. That cheating ass shit, bro. 500 beat bet for anyone in the chat that thinks Pacquiao beat Thurman. 500 bet. You ain't gonna get my money up that one. J Rock proved me wrong, but I didn't think he was gonna drop her. Me neither, bro. But if you look at the shot he dropped him, I think he hit her 2 or 3 times on the temple in a row. And he clipped him right on at the temple. That's one of those pressure points. Herb was trying to dip his head, and then I don't know, man. That shit looked like it hurt. It didn't. On TV, it don't look like it hurt. But if you ever had it happen to you before, that shit hurt. Pacquiao has looked the way for a long time. I don't think it's because he's old. He just doesn't. He just does things. He just does the same thing over and over. He doesn't fit. No, he old, bro. He mad slow. Nah, he ain't got none of the cat-like quickness, speed, agility that he used to have. He just old now, bro. It's getting even. You're right. He fixes flaws, but he just old. He looking even sore. He said, I still wouldn't mind watching Chavez versus Margarito now on any catch weight. That's crazy, bro. He said Triple G hit him with the same punch as sparring. Who, Hurd? So my Hurd got some guy about some corner. Dude was trying to tell me Hurd can beat Canelo. It'll be a solid fight. That would have been a good fight. You know what I'm saying? The way he could have beat Canelo got tired, but and like Canelo would park him now. Or J Rock or that shit called. He came right. I think it was a right hook. He came right across Jared Hurd, top of his head, and that motherfucker crumbled. That shit was crazy. But let me get out of here. I might do another stream later, man. Might be basketball, might be boxing. So might do another stream. But let me get something away real quick. And best way to do it is you can DM me on social media, whatever. First three people with it. If somebody can email me Josh Taylor record, Baranchik record. You can email me Josh Taylor and Baranchik full record, wins, losses, draws, and KOs. I'm gonna shoot you the bread to the Hellblade. It'll be $10 or $15. Shoot me the bread, bro. Shoot me the email me, DM me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all those links subscription. And I'm gonna shoot you the bread. First two people that email me, Baranchik, Ivan Baranchik, and Josh Taylor record, wins, losses, draws, KOs, all that shit. I'm gonna give you all that bread. So appreciate it. Salute to everybody out there. Remember, hating bad for your health. We gone.